When Alcina Dimitrescu, aka Tall Vampire Lady, was introduced to the world ahead of the first Resident Evil showcase, many people fell head over heels for the 9.5-foot-tall femme fatale whose brought excitement for Resident Evil Village to new heights. Couldn't resist that one. However, she's not the only resident of Castle Dimitrescu. Not much is known about Alcina's trio of deadly daughters who also call the castle home, so we figured it was high time to bring things back to ground level and shed just a little light on Bela, Cassandra, and Daniela. But not too much light though. They seem to prefer the dark. To find out more, we asked Resident Evil Village director Morimasa Sato and art director Tomonori Takano about how the design of these three came together, including what inspired their creation, the initial concepts for their design, their obsession with man blood, and the fate of those who enter but never leave the foreboding Castle Dimitrescu. Lady Dimitrescu has gotten a lot of attention on the road to launch. What has the dev team's reaction been to this outpouring of support? Sato: she was born from the desire to create a character with a lot of charisma, but we most definitely didn't anticipate the outpour of positive reception towards her. The development team as a whole has been really surprised with everyone's reaction. Concept art for Alcina Dimitrescu, including color palette Lady D's wardrobe, is inspired by styles from the 1960s. What inspired the daughters' fashion? Takano: their dresses and shoes also reference the style of the 1960s. However, when we designed the family standing amongst each other, we wanted to make sure that Dimitrescu herself stood out amongst the crowd. As a result, we fitted the daughters with more orthodox black garb that is reminiscent of what you might imagine traditional witches wearing. If you look closely at the pattern of their dresses, you can see that it is finely embroidered with floral patterns of the Dimitrescu family crest. Concept art for the Dimitrescu daughters: was there a design reason the team settled on three daughters? Sato: we had a central theme or focus when designing each location of the village. For the castle section, the central theme was creating beautiful horror. That gave birth to the idea of having multiple daughters appear, all wearing expressions of complete madness. From there, we created the setting that they inhabited different parts of the castle. After doing multiple simulations to determine the number and frequency in which Ethan encounters them, we ultimately concluded that having three of them would be the best game balance, and Bela, Cassandra, and Daniela were born. How did each daughter's backstory come about? Sato: the general theme that we asked ourselves was what a beautiful, yet horrifying female antagonist would be like. That was the overall picture we were striving for.